Hi, I'm MJ Kinman, and welcome to my world of gems. My very first book with C&T Publishing is set for release later this October 2020. Let's take a look at some of the treasures you'll find inside. Back in the early 90s, an image of this gem showed up in my mailbox, and I knew somehow, some way, it had to be a quilt. After 7 years of experimenting and taking classes and reading books, I made my first diamond quilt. The key is freezer paper, that wonderful product that lets you write on one side of it and has a plastic substance on the other that adheres to fabric when you hit it with a hot iron, but it won't leave a residue when you remove it. And keep in mind, this isn't foundation paper piecing. This is traditional piecing using freezer paper as your template. If you can put two pieces of fabric together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, you can do this. This is a powerful tool that any quilter should have in their toolbox, regardless of your inspiration. In my book, I'm going to show you how to translate cut, color, and clarity into your quilt design. Finding the facets is the key to creating these gem quilts. Once you understand its cut, you can turn it into a quilt, and I'll show you how. I'll introduce you to some of my favorite techniques on how you can use color and especially value contrast to make sparkling quilts. I'll show you how different types of fabrics will create luminosity in your quilt. You'll learn about the techniques that I use to map out my quilt designs, how I put it together, the construction techniques, and then how I finish my quilts with free motion quilting and gallery facings. And finally, you'll get to explore a gallery of quilts that I've made over the past several years. And throughout it all, you're going to have the chance to create your own gem, inspired by a spectacular Mozambique purple garnet. I'm excited to share what I've learned over this 30-year adventure. Join me. Contact your E.E. Schenck representative and order your copies today. Be well and shine on.